What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the That Struck Me podcast. Thank you guys for joining in. And on this podcast, we talk about living our best life. We're having practical talks and conversations around living our best life and the life that God desires for us. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode. Let's get this started. Now, what we're talking about today, I have been there plenty of times. I can remember there were times where I was battling something, maybe walking through something and believing God to bring me out on the other side, or, believing for the answer or whatever. And I can remember there were times where I was discouraged because, maybe if you're battling something for a prolonged period of time, it can get to a point where you get discouraged. Maybe you're hopeful, you're excited, or you're looking forward to the answer in the beginning, but after a long period of time, it can wear you down and you can get discouraged. And the Bible actually says hope deferred makes the heart sick. And I believe that's another way of saying discouraged. I want to share with you a foolproof way to get past discouragement, because maybe you're listening to this and you're there right now. You're in a place of discouragement, or you're depressed, or you're down. But here are the 2 points that I want to bring to you to get past discouragement. And the first one is run to the word, AKA the Bible. Okay. So I know in times of discouragement, and I have been there plenty of times, it's easy to want to go do something to escape the pain or escape your problems. I want to encourage you to not do that. And it's hard. It's a temptation. It's a temptation to want to just do something that makes you feel good, that gives you comfort, that causes you to escape your reality into another world. But I want to encourage you not to do that, but rather run to the word. And I want to show you what I mean by that, because I don't, naturally growing up, I didn't just want to get in the Bible and start reading. And even now, I have to discipline myself to read the Bible. I can't just crack it open and just start reading. I have to discipline myself. There's 2 things that you can do under this main point, or that, will help explain what I mean by that. The first thing is to download the Youversion Bible App, and it's free. If you don't have it on your phone, it's free and easy to use. And they have Bible reading plans on there. So you can find a topic, so maybe discouragement or something that deals with what you're going through, and it'll give you like a daily devotional in scriptures and an encouraging word. The second thing would be to use the power of Google. Okay, so you could maybe search Bible verses that talk about finances or discouragement. Again, whatever it is that pertains to your situation. The second thing is to listen to Bible-based preaching. Now, let's be real. Sometimes the Bible can be hard to understand. I have been there a lot as well. However, there are preachers and pastors and leaders who break it down and help us, me and you both, understand it. And preaching is God's idea. There was actually a story in the Bible where a man who didn't know what he was reading in Isaiah, in the book of Isaiah, and there was a man of God, or you could say a preacher, that came by, broke it down for him, and he ended up giving his life to Jesus because he was confused. He didn't know what he was reading. So I want to encourage you to listen to Bible-based preaching. Oh, and by the way, you can read the whole story in Acts chapter 8, verse 26 through 38. Now, here are a few people that I would recommend listening to. I listen to them. I believe they're great sources that you can listen to. It's Craig Rochelle, Joyce Meyer, Stephen Furtick, and the list, it goes on and on. I'm not going to just sit here and keep naming names, but those are a few people right there that I would recommend if you don't know where to start or who to listen to. You can go on YouTube, search them, and find their messages, and they're very life-giving and uplifting. I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast. I pray that it has a great impact on you. And until our next episode next month, peace out.